Greetings, listeners. I'm your host and game master this evening, Zach Barrett, and welcome to this Twisted Gear Studios production of The Legend of Zingdong, in collaboration with MacGuffin Media and the team behind Nirvana the Web Series. All episodes of Nirvana the Web Series are now live on TLOZD TV as well as TELUS's YouTube channel. Last we left our heroes, they had just slain a big boy Hoglin and went north in search of family and clues to their adventures in Midrule, leaving Babaribo Village behind and moving toward whatever adventure lays ahead of them.
So last that we were together, this lot of adventurers, the five of you all got together in the town of Babaribo Village as an airship crashed into the town itself, and you were introduced to Mikhail, your fifth and newest teammate. You slayed the
Hoglins?
The Hoglins.
Yeah.
That's what we're going with. Yeah, that's what they're totally called. You slayed the Hoglin as well as the big boy Hoglin.
Yeah.
Big boy.
After slaying the big boy Hoglin and taking your spoils of war, you got onto no one's cart, carried by his horse, whom is nameless.
That's right.
And as you had all discussed at the bar previously, decided to gather together and follow all of the different bits of evidence that you had in the past, pointing north to the mountains to follow up on some of Titus's potential family history and hopefully call the heirs of adventure. It's a couple of days' journey to get there, and at some point along your path, you will have to sleep. And on this particular morning, you're getting closer to the mountains, and frost. On this morning that you wake up, there's some frost that's beginning to grow on some of the rest.
Hoarfrost?
What?
Hoarfrost? Is that the kind of frost we're talking about here?
No, I'm talking like
regular
snow frost.
snow
Like frost.
Okay.
Like snow. Yeah.
Just wanted to make sure.
Condensation
I just want to
below
know
zero.
that I'm trying to build the landscape in my mind, and I want to know
It's
what
getting
kind
frosty.
of frost I'm
It's getting
looking
more
H-O-A-R.
Oh.
H-O-A-R.
Do any of you guys have winter clothing?
No, it's cold.
I have studded
That's gonna
leather.
That's gonna
so
suck.
that'll be cold.
I have a set of fine clothes.
You know, my nightmare would be that one of the studs is touching my nipple underneath. That would be the worst thing, I think.
That would be the
Oh
worst.
my
I actually
God.
don't have any clothes. Apparently, I'm just wearing armor.
That's
Well, you've got basic clothes. That's fine.
You probably
Yeah.
have
My
a
clothes
gambeson or something
basic.
underneath.
All right.
So we're on a road right now. You said,
Cool.
right?
How big
Like
is
You're pulled off to the side of a road and just resting up for the day as the
Is
day
everyone
begins.
is anyone else feeling cold right now? Because I'm feeling pretty nipply, not in the sexy way.
I've got 2 extra studs on the studded leather at nipple height.
Oh,
Oh,
are your nipples?
I
even?
shudder.
So you're
Well, you know,
saying
one
we're
is a
gonna
little
have
bit bigger
to
than the other, but I've
stock
never had
up
any
on
complaints.
supplies somewhere.
Yeah. I've never been this far up north. Oh wait, I have family up here.
General store.
I've
No,
never been this
I
far
thought you
up
were from the
north.
last village.
Yeah, I was told that I have family here. So sorry, I'm getting reoriented into the
Are
adventure.
we healed
people
from the
you
last
didn't want to
battle
save
that we
were
had? Like we
your
have
people.
we have
but
rested.
With all your new leveled up stuff, your HP is back to
Okay,
full.
and this has been like it's already been night and now it's morning again now.
correct.
Okay.
All right, my friends, I think we need to find somewhere to get some winter wares and to protect our nipples.
I would agree.
All right.
Do we want to? Do we need any food? Like, should we go hunting? Do you think?
So you need an outfitter.
Yeah.
I mean, we could just hunt our
Ashlyn.
Well,
our
hang
own
on.
clothes.
You've got like a bunch of stuff in this here cart. Is there anything useful in here?
Well, let me take a look in here. I'm gonna roll for looking.
Oh, you don't need to roll to look.
Oh, okay.
You go to the back of the cart. You lift
It's
the
like part
tarp.
of many things.
Anything that's not on your person is gone.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah.
Hey, what happened to all that loot you wouldn't share with us?
I think Titus may have taken everything that was in the back of this cart.
Where would I put it? I've been with you all this whole time.
Pawned
Listen,
it for
I-
magic crack.
I know your tricks, wizard.
I'm not a wizard. I'm a bard.
Same thing in my eyes.
Sing a song about it, Barry.
Yeah. Sing home about it.
Okay, well, regardless of this baseless accusation, there has to be some sort of mountain village nearby. Can I perceive what's around us?
Does anyone have a map?
I actually do have a map.
You do have a map, so then you don't gotta
well,
roll a whole, not very high there, but if you want to roll me a survival check there, Tito.
This one? Okay.
That's why they call our
8.
class a fighter,
8?
not an adventurer.
Well, let's put it this way. Thankfully, you have a map. You forget how to read a map at first, and you start looking at it upside down until you notice that the north arrow is
Classic
down.
Titus.
Turn it over and realize, oh yes, that's where the mountains are. Yeah, you're not too far. I'd say you within a couple hours you could reach a Bornoan settlement.
Does anyone here have anything against Bernoans?
What is that?
I'm not knowing what they even are, so.
Oh, I think we're gonna find out. See, I didn't think he did, but worse.
I'm jumping on my horse and heading towards the mountains.
Knowing what's even going on here.
Oh my god!
All right, so let's go to meet these Bernoans and.
I'm gonna be mowing this encounter.
Oh
and
my
we have to meet all
god,
together.
okay.
This reminds me. I should probably think of a song on the way.
Oh my goodness.
You know what? I might be a little thick around the thighs, but I'm getting a little bit cold, so we should get a groove on.
Well, let's
Please.
head for be known.
You're gonna shuffle.
I'm gonna jump on my nameless horse.
How do you call
You're
it?
gonna jump on your horse
Yeah.
that's
Pulling
pulling
a
your
cart?
cart?
Yeah.
All right, just checking.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
He's leading
I want all you
leading
guys
the
to
charge
roll,
from the front of the cart.
as you guys get ready to go on your adventure, why don't you all roll perception checks, please?
I should probably.
Sure. 22.
15.
Natural
Ooh.
20.
Nice. Natural 20? Okay, cool.
Oh wait, perception.
Yeah.
Suck it, universe. I know everything.
That's persuasion. Oh, perception. Okay, +1.
I have
16.
crit failed.
Oh.
I have
So
19.
we gotta.
So
we
while
gotta
as I jubilantly cheer, I knock Steve off the horse.
hang on. Where am I?
It's
Oh, there,
yeah.
2. Okay.
There you go.
For some reason, I didn't grab dice. I'm really good at this, guys.
It's okay. I already know everything.
5, 6, 7.
Okay. So you rolled 7, you rolled a nat 1, nat 20. What'd you get?
19.
19? Tito?
16.
16? Ashlyn, you're quite distracted with, as you guys are loading up, Stefan, you see that there's some strange creature that you're not familiar with. It seems to be some kind of a frosted butterfly, if I was to describe it in regular Earth terms.
Ooh.
And you get very distracted by this butterfly. And
Ooh, pretty.
you're kind of wondering why he's not paying attention to the road. You
For your
guys...
spies.
For
Yeah.
Titus and Matt, or sorry, Titus and no one.
No one.
You guys are moving along down the path, and you think you hear something off in the distance, a little bit off in the path towards in the thick woods. For Mikhail, though, you definitely you hear the noise, you focus in on it, and it sounds like there is someone that is crying for help, and they're being attacked by something.
Oh, I'm charging off into the woods.
Of
It's
course he
stupid
is.
that way.
I told you. He's
Just
lawful good.
without saying anything, just
Where the hell is that guy going
runs
again?
in the woods.
I don't know, but the last time he did that, you got loot out of it, and this time I don't want to miss out on loot, so
That's-
I'm going with him.
That is true. I did hear something,
So did I.
but I can't really identify what it was.
Something that would actually get me to say, "Hark! There is something beyond those woods."
Ashlyn, what kind of bird is this?
I don't know. It looks.
Stefan.
It looks frosty.
That is
Its
Ashlyn?
wings are the same color as your eyes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Maybe we should
It's
just
the
follow
ice
Mikhail.
monarch butterfly.
Yeah, you're pushing for this.
The two of you have a tender moment, and then when you look forward, your entire team is gone.
Sick.
I did hear somebody say "hark" just now, and then
They vaguely went.
Well, they have left some serious tracks in the snow. We should follow those.
Sick.
Done. All right. Cool. So you all head towards the cry for help. It takes you a little bit to get through. I want everyone to roll a survival check real quick.
Oh, did I tie up my horse?
Oh, there it is.
I tied her up.
Oh boy.
I tied up
And then
Bosley
Mikhail gets
before
this
we.
a little bit easier than the rest of you guys. So, what'd you get, Titus? 12? No one?
I critically fumbled.
Nice.
Ooh.
10. 10.
17.
17.
Another natural 20.
What?
Holy crap! He read the manual.
It's about loaded dice.
Okay.
No, we're all using the same die.
So for the purposes of this, I'm going to stick to just with Mikhail here for a bit. You run straight for the sounds. You don't let the deviation change of the ground and the landscape alter your path in any way. There's even a ravine that you have to cross. You just cut straight through the ravine and right to the heart of the problem.
CrossFit.
CrossFit. When you get past this ravine, you find that there is a clearing between a band of trees, and there is a lake that is beginning to freeze over. However, there is there's a local that is there. They're large, fairly round, and white everywhere. It looks like icicles protruding from their backs. Not menacing sharp icicles, but that they themselves are made almost of icicles, kind of almost like an ice golem, but not quite. And they seem to be trying to struggle and claw at the ground away from the water, as this mechanical weird tentacle is wrapped around its foot.
What do you do?
I'm looking to see what I got. Ooh,
Yeah.
hand axe. We'll take the axe to the tentacle.
Okay, fantastic. So you going up. I want you to. You're the first one here. And this poor guy doesn't seem to be able to do anything. Roll for it.
16.
16?
Plus whatever I don't know what my hits are.
So next to your hand axe, there'll be an attack bonus block, whatever that number is.
5.
So 21?
21.
That is enough. You go, you make contact with one of the geared joints in the tentacle itself. Can you please roll the damage that's next to the attack bonus?
5.
5? That is enough. You smash the gears, and the tentacle upwards of that gear is completely severed, and that the guy is able to progress forward away from the lake.
May I help?
You may.
Yeah, I'll help him out.
Yeah. He's not resisting you, so it's free to do so. However, as you lift him up, he looks a little banged up. You're starting to notice that there are some items around here. It looks like there's like a bag on a stick that he kind of just waltzed his way up here. Probably came for fishing.
Deadliest catch.
Yeah, this is what it turned out to be. However, as you help him up and you start collecting his items with him, there is a splash in the lake as a Clocktorok comes out of the lake itself. It seems to be some kind of an octopus comprised of clock pieces, haphazardly thrown together.
Are we
with
nearby?
rusted bolts.
Yeah. Where's
magic.
a rust monster when you need
Is it a cloctopus?
A clock to rock.
Yeah, Clocktorok.
Oh my god.
As this thing comes out of the lake, at this point, Titus comes out from the tree line, is able to see all this as well, and shortly after your arrival, Stefania and Ashley will also join you. So, roll initiative, everybody,
Initiative.
except for no one.
Okay.
16.
16. Okay.
Oh, because you quit.
I
failed.
tripped on my shoelace or something on the way out. Wait for me, guys. Well, bam.
You fell in a sinkhole.
What was your initiative, Miguel?
He hasn't rolled it yet.
Oh,
11.
11.
Oh, plus whatever. Is there an?
Yeah, there's an initiative modifier right next to your the top of your sheet.
Oh, so 15.
15
Oh.
total.
I see. So total
Oh
of
shit!
9.
So I got 20. Not natural, but I got 20.
Nice.
I think I've used my quotas for 20s for
Stefania?
9.
Yeah, you'll never get one again now.
Ash?
8.
ever again. Like the pinball wizard.
I just
Super
want to know what happened to me.
suppleness.
Did I trip? Did I fall? Did I just run in the opposite direction?
It was a tree.
We'll find out.
Find out next time.
Remember that scene from Evil Dead? This is the
Okay.
complete opposite. Role reversal.
With that, as you guys, the rest of your party joins you in this kind of like beachlet area in front of this lake. Titus, you were first up on the initiative track. You see this massive, I won't say massive, I mean from where it touches the lake and it's standing up at its current full height, it's about 8 feet tall.
Is it 30 feet away from me or more?
I'd say it's within 20 feet of you. There's not much distance between it and the tree line.
Okay.
How about it and the shore? It and the shore. How far?
It's about 5 feet away from the shore. It's
All right.
beginning to. It looks like it's about to move its way onto shore.
While safely keeping my distance, I load up crossbow bolt in my crossbow, and I look over at apparently no one. And I said, "Oh, where'd no one go? No one's not here. No one's gonna see my sick shot.
No
And I
one's gonna
shoot the
save
arrow.
you.
We're here.
All right, roll it.
2.
No one's gonna see my pink. You shoot before you finish the sentence, and it just flies off into the sky. And if you listen very quietly,
Wait, did you
It
roll
hits
the
the
right
lake.
die?
Oh, that bolt's gone forever now.
All right.
Short one die.
So, Mikhail, your party comes to join you and help out, and the first thing you see is Titus goes to shoots mid-sentence, and it goes completely wide. And now it's your turn to either insult or attack the clock to rock.
I was thinking of maybe using my rope to wrangle it, keep it ashore.
Oh, wow. Okay.
How might that go?
I'll get you.
Because I'm literally an anchor. I'm not chasing this thing to the water.
Roll straight dexterity for me.
All right.
Yeah.
15.
15? Nice. So you sheathe your weapon, you pull out your rope, you swing it around, and
Yeehaw.
fling it across. I'll say that it wraps around like the top of the head of the Cloctopus, and so you've got it there, and now the two of you have to each turn strength check to see if it breaks free, etc.
Let's see if I can. That's the end of my turn.
Yeah, unless you wanted to use your action surge, which you just got at level 2, to perform a second action. That's up to you.
Now I'm thinking of using that in a life-saving situation.
That makes sense. Okay, so it is considered grappled. So
Oh,
a
damn.
little bit. Its tentacles are still out and about, but its movement is limited.
I distracted him for you, Mikhail.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Stefan, it's your turn.
That wide bolt just really
Inspired.
cinched it for us. Let me see here. I am going to try and wield my hand crossbow to attack the clock to rock, now tethered.
Nice. So you're gonna run up to it.
Yes.
Fantastic. Roll that d20.
And what's my modifier in this one?
It's the attack bonus next to
Beside
the item you're using.
your weapon.
Next to the. Okay, yeah, excellent. So then that is a 16.
16. You strike into the shell of it, and it goes. Boing! Doesn't seem to actually dent. It scratches one of the flatter armor plates that you hit. But you are now right in front of this clock to rock. As you look up to it, it has these two beady little light bulb eyes that go and look right at you. Very, very angry, like Ashlyn.
Gross.
I would like to cast Hunter's Mark on it.
All right, it is marked.
Yay!
It's that easy.
That's it.
That's it for that.
Cool.
And that's your bonus action, so you may also
Do everything else.
do everything else as normal too.
Ooh. Sick. Okay, I'm gonna try fire my longbow at it.
Go for it. Roll that d20.
At his dumb eye. 4. Great.
With your attack.
Oh, plus,
With my
plus
attack
items.
modifier is +7, so 11.
You
Yeah.
go to fire and you let go of the arrow, and it strikes the same plate that Stefan hit on it. That doesn't
Excellent.
seem to be. It seems to be a pretty hardy piece of metal. At this point, for lack of a better term, until you know otherwise,
Tug of
this
war?
snow golem that
Oh.
you had assisted earlier gets up, goes, "Ooh, ooh," looks around all of you guys helping him out. "Ooh." He reaches to his back, he pulls out one of the icicles that is sticking out, and he begins to he throws an icicle at the clock to rock.
Ooh, I saw this in a TV show once.
Barely hits. So you watch as the icicle flies through. It
2018
goes right
Javelin
above the
champion.
plate that you guys have both struck, and it lodges itself inside, and the clock to rock seems to shudder with some kind of pain or discomfort.
Excellent.
The clock to rock's turn.
I'm
It's
partying.
going to try and break
I'm
free
partying with this guy.
from your rope there.
Tug of war?
Yeah, pretty much. Give me 1 second here.
Tug of war.
What should we name our new friend? I think we should call him.
Probably has a name. You insensitive.
Yeah, you're gonna
prick.
ask him his name, or are you just
didn't
gonna
talk.
name him like a pit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a pit.
He's made of ice.
He might not have spoken common, but he spoke.
He probably
You
has a
elitist
soul.
prick.
That is enough. You watch as it
I will not name
reefs its head back, and what's your strength total? The number, not the modifier.
16 plus 3, so yeah, 16.
Oh, 16. Oh, no, that was enough. So yeah, it pulls out the rope, releases from your hand, and it's now free. But that was its action to do that. So now the
Did
clock
you
rock
just
is
lose your
free.
rope?
No, it's still attached to him. It's just not
but
in my
for
hands.
now. Gotta waste him to get it back.
No.
Very
I can just
quickly.
go grab the rope.
No one. As you were following your party members, that ravine I mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
You didn't see it coming up.
Oh god.
And as you were running, it's over! Ah! You fall into this ravine, into this crack between these two cresting hills. And when you get up, well, obviously this makes the most sense. You just followed the ravine.
He found a copper penny in
And
the ravine,
you're
though.
still on the path of the ravine.
Oh, okay.
So just roll me another survival check,
Oh,
please.
okay.
Are we 127 hours in this? Was that the right number?
That'll be an 8.
Yeah, this seems to make the most sense. You keep following the ravine.
Oh god. Don't worry, everyone. No one will save you.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Titus, it's your turn.
Is it?
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, that's full round.
So, I decided to have a snack between my 2 turns. So, I'm looking at our situation. And I decide,
What are you snacking on?
well, I would like to make a song about our enemy. It's not really what I want to do. To apply Tasha's hideous laughter. Am I in range for it?
You'd be in range of it, yeah.
Yeah. So let me see if I can remember this because I'll probably use it in the future. So if I could remember Tasha's hideous laughter, it's Tasha's, right? Hideous laughter. It's Ahoy! Hee-haw! See if I can remember that the next time.
Well, I mean, it's one of those things where if you want, you can just try and tell it a joke, and if it fails the wisdom saving throw, it just laughs at your joke until it can't.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I didn't have to do that laugh at all.
You didn't have to. No, you're not the one that's laughing. You're making it laugh painfully.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's been
So you got a good
it's so
joke?
cold out here, guys.
Just so many songs in your head.
Yeah.
Just tell the joke, Matt.
How
Something
many?
about an
Yeah,
octopus's
Squirtle.
garden? What?
Yeah. How many cloctopuses does it take to kill a snow guy?
Its eyes go from Svain to you.
None, because it would take a clock the squid to do it.
Oh my god. Everyone else is just silent.
It looks at you, its tentacles stop flailing as if it's like, really? And then it looks like it's back to fighting.
No, Mikhail! Now's your chance!
What's the
Didn't seem
opposite
to
of
work.
laughter?
This is what I feel at this
I was
moment.
stunned into inaction.
Mikhail, it's your turn. I'm debating making you roll to get affected by the laughter because that's just no.
How far away is that rope?
The rope.
Yeah. Or is
It's
it flailing?
It's still attached to it, so it's just hanging off of the clock to rock.
Well, it's 50 feet. It's a long rope. It's a 50-foot tall clock.
Well, it's somewhere in the lake. Like it's pulled
Oh,
away
okay,
from you, so
fine.
the end of it is somewhere
All
in
right.
the lake. The most visible point of it is where it's dangling off the clock to rock and into the lake. So,
Still really far away.
20 feet.
Yeah, but it's in the water, and I'm basically wearing an anchor.
Yeah. Well, it's like at the edge of the lake. Like you could walk. Like Stefan's actually standing right in front of it, ankle deep in water, trying to stab it.
All right, let's take our hand axe and go to work. We're gonna. Should I go for tentacle? Let's go for its eyes. Go for its
All right.
eyes, boo!
Fantastic. Roll a d20.
Can I have a d20? It's over and. Go for the eyes, boo. Go for the eyes. A 2
Oh my god. It does have 2 eyes. Does that count?
plus 5, so 7.
7. You go to swing out at it, and one of its tentacles kind of grabs your wrist and looks at you.
No.
Stefan,
I
your
like
turn.
this thing.
This octopus is so sassy.
It's just a sassy
Why
octopus.
can't we befriend this guy too?
Yeah. Can we help it eat the thing?
Remind.
He just wanted a snow cone.
Yeah.
Stefan, what you gonna do?
Apparently, all I need is a fishing rod. I tried to drag it ashore, but it didn't.
I don't know.
It
No,
didn't work.
it's too big.
It wasn't a fan.
You know,
I wouldn't know though. I'm not there.
I'm going to I attempt to stab it in the eye, in one of the eyes with my dagger.
All right, roll a d20.
Mm-hmm. That is a 9.
9 in total.
9 in
Ooh,
total.
All these low rolls. You stab at it, and there seems to be some kind of like whatever casing the eye is encased in is pretty sturdy, and your knife kind of just chips away at it, but doesn't seem to actually break through whatever is protecting this creature.
You guys are not doing well against this thing right now.
Ashlyn,
You have no idea because you're in a freaking ravine.
Yeah,
Get out of here.
I mean, see, this is what happens when I'm
Alright,
not that.
Ashlyn's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna
We're all
attack
doing
this
our
thing with my
no
short
one
sword.
impression.
I'm gonna try chop off one of its legs.
Okay,
Let's try that.
put the bow away, you pull out your sword, you run
Tentacle.
towards one of the
I have
tentacles.
the 20. Ba-ba-ba-da. Okay. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try, everybody. Dang it! 5 and 4, 9.
Oh,
You
my
run up
goodness.
to one of the tentacles, you're like, ah! And as you stab the ground, the tentacle moves, you stab the sand.
Yeah, great.
And it did.
Of
yeah.
course.
All right, our friendly snow golem goes, ooh, ooh, ooh. And he pulls out another one of those. The
That
snow
was him
icicles.
calling you guys.
The hero of the night.
Elongates almost
You
like
guys
a
gonna feel dumb when you
kind of like
javelin?
the icicle from before, but more elongated so that
Pointier?
you can wield it. And he runs up to the
Icicles,
clock
now
to rock
more
and begins
pointier.
to stab at the clock to rock. with
Nice. He's the only one doing anything.
His also
You can't say this. You're in a
shatters.
ravine.
Yeah. At
You're
least
in a
he's-
ravine.
at
I'm
least he's
rolling
there.
bad too. It's okay. Hopefully, I roll bad for the clock to rock because it's its turn now.
Yeah.
No, it rolled pretty good last time.
Since
What happened to
Ripped
your
it right
nat
out of my
20s?
hands.
3 of you guys are engaged with it, it's
Great.
going to try and swing its tentacle.
It only
across
gets
and
7
slap all
attacks.
3 of you. Well, no, it doesn't.
In
Not
the
quite that
face.
bad. Does 17, or sorry, does 19 exceed your armor class? Mikhail?
Sweep the leg.
Where is my 16 is my armor class.
So then yes.
Do I have a
Stefan.
modifier?
15.
15, so it's higher than both of your guys's, and it does hit this poor individual as well. The 3 of you,
Oh no.
well, those 2 and the village help,
Oh sweet.
get slapped for 2 points of damage.
Sassy.
Oh.
Wasn't I engaged with it too?
You didn't go right up into its like they're right up in front of its face.
okay.
Oh,
You
your
went for a
beautiful
tentacle.
faces. I'm so sorry.
So it slapped the 3, the poor person you're trying to help out, and those 2 very gross.
Why won't no one help us?
But because you guys are in front of it, it's not going to move anywhere, and
It
it's
just got hit with
threatened.
its breath. That was all.
No one.
Marlboro.
Roll me survival check.
All right.
Just
Here
gave
we
us
go.
a sassy slap. Is that all it is?
That's pretty much just a tentacle slapped all 3 of you.
Oh my god. Oh well, 10.
That is an.
As you are continuing on this ravine, you stop for a second and ponder, may I have actually gone the wrong way? And you hear slow swords and tink, tink, tink. What's coming from over there? All right. What's your
Thank God.
initiative, please?
No,
Okay.
keep going the same way. Just, oh,
right.
good, it's over there.
Yeah. The slaps were echoed through the forest. What you get?
6.
6? Okay, so you don't go up the initiative track.
Oh,
That works.
That makes it easier for you.
Yeah, but
Put it at the bottom of the list.
Okay, Titus, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm done messing around. I
time for a
decide,
real
joke.
This is no time for jokes anymore, and I aim my hand crossbow at its eyes.
Plural.
What'd you get?
I roll a 3, and a single tear goes down my left cheek.
You go, I'm done making jokes. Boink. Oh shit, I'm supposed to put the arrow in. Okay.
That never happened, guys, I swear.
At least you didn't waste
Can
an
we
arrow.
just talk about our feelings for the next little bit instead?
You want to
You
write
guys can say
a
I performed adequately afterwards.
write a song about shooting blanks?
Oh no.
Ugh.
All right.
How far did the bolt go though?
It, I mean,
He said you didn't.
I kind of
load
went.
it.
You didn't load it.
I went with the humorous route of you fired and it was so low that you forgot to put the bolt in. But if you want, we can put the bolt in. You could lose a bolt.
No, okay.
I'd rather be an idiot than.
Please.
I thought it was
Mercy.
funny, and you don't lose another bolt.
Yeah, that's a
but
good
if you want to
point.
lose bolt,
No.
If you'd like.
all right, Mikhail, you just got slapped by a cloctopus.
Typical Saturday night.
Yeah.
How close is that rope? And would it be one action to grab and pull the rope, or is it one to grab and one to pull?
You're close enough. You know what? You can use your movement because you're so close to, as the grab, and
Yeah.
then an action to use the rope.
We're gonna grab the rope and make for shore.
Okay,
Make
roll-
for the trees.
Roll me a strength check. Or
Natural 20.
Oh, shit.
holy crap!
Holy shit.
The earth just moved.
Mikhail notices the rope, he grabs it, and he winds it around his wrist, and he pulls like this, and the entire Cloctorok's form is pulled down, and it is laid prone on the beach itself. Still, most of its tentacles are still in the water, but it is now laying flat
Does it
on
have
the
a
surface.
fleshy underside?
When it is prone,
Apparently
Is
I
it
can roll a
fleeshy?
20 or a 2. There's nothing in between.
you all have
Hungry or-
advantage when striking this creature until
Yeah.
it breaks prone.
All right, that's
About
what I was
time.
waiting for, guys.
So, did you want to use action surge, or is that your turn?
That'll be my turn.
You should try and tie it to something.
Stefan,
I'm working on it. I gotta
I'm
get it
gonna
out of the water.
Take
first.
advantage and attack with my dagger once again.
all right, roll. You get to roll 2 d20s and take the higher roll.
Okay.
Did
19.
you roll exactly the same both
No,
times?
it was 15 and 19. Plus the strength? No,
Nope,
sorry,
your
the attack
attack
for the bonus. It is a 23.
That's enough. Roll some damage.
Sure. That one for dagger is a
4, isn't it?
D4, yeah. Okay.
And because you're using a dagger, you'll add your physical strength to the damage as well.
2 and physical strength. So,
Like the modifier number.
4.
4 damage total?
4 damage.
You are a strong rogue. Working out?
No, you know.
So you go up and you strike it in between one of its plates. It seems to squirm with discomfort, and you heard it.
Yay!
Whoa! Ashley, did you see that?
Oh my god!
Did you see how strong I was?
He's asking you this while he's like kind of squirming around with this thing flailing underneath him. It's your turn, by the way, Ashley.
Cool. Yeah, give me that.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna swing a sword at it.
Alright, so remember, also 2d20s, higher number.
Okay. Okay. 10. 16. Let's go with that one. So 16 plus 4?
Was it your longsword?
No, I only have a short sword.
Oh, it was longbow. I read that wrong. My
Yeah.
bad.
So yeah, 16 plus 4, so 20.
20?
Yeah.
That's enough. Roll the damage.
Well, hang on. It says any damage you deal has extra d6. So I rolled the d6 twice.
So if it's
Okay.
if you're supposed to roll a d6 for your sword, you roll 2d6.
Okay.
Add your strength.
Oh,
That's
6
the total
is
damage you're gonna do.
Wow, her short sword does more damage than me with the full long swords.
1 and
Mine's
1.
1d8.
2 ones.
Oh, it's because she's put a spell on it that she gets extra damage.
Yeah.
So your total damage was what?
2.
Plus your strength.
Oh, plus my strength.
The modifier.
3.
What? Where's that?
On the left side here. No, sorry. That's you.
2. So 4.
So 4. Oh, so another 4. Oh, okay.
Yay. But I got it. I
All right.
hit it. 3 feet of
So you go,
somebody.
"Ah!" and as you go to swing on down, you go, ah, and you strike into it, and you deal damage. But you have the strong
Not
feeling that
hate.
it could have been so much worse for the creature.
Man.
All right.
Great job,
Your-
Ashley.
Your new
Thanks.
snow golem friend pulls out another icicle from his back. That is also enough to hit it. And you watch as it actually it goes, and as it slams the icicle down, it actually punctures one of the eye lights on the creature, and just full damages right into the creature's eye. The icicle
Sick.
stays, and its tentacles begin to flail, but it is still. It looks messed up, but it's still flailing about.
And it's still prone.
And at this point, it's still prone.
Lay down, you boy.
Although it's going to try and get out of prone.
Tug of war.
That's not enough. So it squirms
still
and tries to
prone?
get up, and then as you feel the tension of it getting up, Mikhail, you just pull it back and slam it back on the ground again.
Woo!
Nice.
Look at this guy go.
Finally,
He got us into
through
this.
the woods,
Fishing family.
the trees are parted, and no
Oh,
one walks
great.
onto the beach.
Hey
We're doing so well.
Don't worry, guys. No one is here.
It's your
Where's
turn.
the skipper?
Nice of you to join us.
No problem. I got a little sidetracked there, but it's a really nice ravine we should check out on the way back.
Cool. Attack the giant thing
Yeah.
that's trying to kill us.
All right. I got. I'm gonna.
By the way, Ashlyn became the leader while you were gone.
I'm.
No one voted for her, but
No one else
It's
is
like,
doing anything.
Hey, Mary Jane, I see that the skipper and the professor are here.
There's no way that no one was the leader before.
I'm gonna take my rapier and stab him in
yeah,
his
no
ink
one was
puss.
the leader before him.
Wow.
Oh my god. All right.
Not a soul.
I didn't like the word rapier.
Oh,
That's
20! 20!
It is the
He's gonna get
20s.
such a rapiering from my rapier.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Just so you're aware, I told
Alright.
iTunes this was a clean show.
Yeah. Alright, and I'm also gonna use my sneak attack that I can use if I have an advantage on an enemy.
Which you do in this case.
Which I do.
'Cause he's prone.
So I'm gonna use a 1d8 and a 1d6.
Now, how criticals work is all the dice you roll, whatever numbers you roll, you double that, then add your strength.
Okay.
That's how a
so
crit hit works.
This jerk's just
Oh,
comes
yeah.
crawling out of a ravine.
Alright.
I was hoping this would happen.
If he can ice this clock to rock, then I'm fine with it.
So, okay, sorry. I'm gonna roll, and then...
You roll the d6 and the d8,
Yeah.
and see what those numbers are.
7 and a 6.
So it's 13.
Yeah.
Double it to 26. Add your strength.
And my strength is 3, so...
It's 29
29.
damage. No, sorry,
29.
26 damage.
Yeah.
No, 29
No,
damage.
29, because
Yeah,
I had
29
26
damage.
and 29. So 29 damage, rapier in the ink puss.
In the what?
Ink puss.
You
know, the
guys
ink
have
comes
been...
out.
Ink puss.
Ink sack?
Yeah,
Ink
that one. Same thing.
Puss.
Ink puss. I don't even know how
That's
that...
where I would squirt
You have
out
to go
from, right?
inside the cloctopus to do that. That doesn't make any
don't know
sense.
why Tyler-
Yeah.
He's
All right.
just climbing right in.
Yeah.
Really don't.
Very,
Stealthily
very
climbs inside.
inky.
I don't even know how that... Okay, well, let's see how this... All right, so you
This
guys
is a
have
very,
been fighting
very
this,
random mode of attack.
You guys have been fighting this thing. You've been bouncing your attacks off of metal plating after metal plating. Its tentacles have slapped you across the face. It's tried to devour this poor innocent snow golem. And as you guys have been sweating and you have it tied down to the ground, all of a sudden, heralding angels begin to sing. Some
idiot walks out of the woods.
slowly and staunchly. No one comes up. He grabs his dagger, was it?
Rapier.
Rapier. Grabs his sword, and he full on runs. And as you two, Ashlyn and Stefane, are upon the creature with your swords inside, he uses your shoulders to step up, jump into the air, and then with two hands drive his sword right down at the point where the tentacles and the body meets. You see ink and gears fly out from where the tentacles meet the body.
That's the sound I'm making as it's going into it.
Why?
Whatever, you'd be calling out your own name.
No one! The light of the last eye goes out and the tentacles cease to move. This monster is very dead.
I told you no one would save you.
Loot!
And I retrieve my one bolt.
I'm gonna look for loot.
I would also like to
I
retrieve
already
my
called it.
one arrow
Yeah.
if it's not
Oh,
broken.
man.
I look for loot immediately. Inside of it. Just like, I'm just opening it, just pulling apart the gears and the ink everywhere.
I
see what's
want
inside.
you to roll me an animal handling check.
Alright.
Oh, you.
Nope.
Yeah, you.
What'd you get?
That was
4.
foolish of you.
4. So for the duration of whatever conversation I'm assuming is going to happen with you and this snow golem, no one has buried himself inside the clock to rock, and this entire time you just hear gears and metal clanking and moving around and him
ink just
complaining.
splurting just every once in a while.
His voice complaining but muffled, so you can't really hear the words.
If we're doing something with animal handling, maybe I should do it from now on because I have great animal handling. Like really high animal handling. That's like my whole jam.
I'm gonna untie my rope and
my
kick
whole
it back.
thing.
That would-
My whole thing is handling animals.
That would be if
the whole thing.
that would be if handling animals was his goal. His goal is to make sure he got loot before
I think
anything
that
else.
only applies to animals that are alive.
Anyway, the snow golem that has helped you, that you helped, and thus then helped you, comes up. He grabs this. He's rather large. You're looking at maybe 400 pounds.
Fist bump.
He's 9 feet tall. He's rather
you damage
roundish. Grabs this tiny stick compared to his body. It would be an average size bow staff to you guys. But this tiny stick with a little red bandana tied to the end where he puts some stuff in, and a fishing rod. Throws it over his shoulder and slowly wanders over to you guys. Thanks.
Aw, you're welcome.
Thank
Oh.
you for the
Cutest.
Oh, he can talk. I guess I owe you some money. Ashlyn.
Yeah, you
I
do.
give Ashlyn one gold piece.
Good.
I just imagine it's like, well, damn. Tink. Coin flies over.
So where are you from? What's your name?
Oh my god, Ashlyn.
Shut up. Just shut up.
Are you guys friends?
Yes.
No.
Well, my name's Forvo.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet all of you. I like to fish here every once in a while, before the lake gets frozen with the winter. But is your friend gonna be okay?
No.
We're admittedly a little bit cold. Do you have any place we could go and warm up?
Oh, right. You guys are the small fleshy things. You get cold. Here, yes, come with me. I'm from a village just down the way. I'm one of the Bornoans that lives here.
Oh, that's where we're headed anyway.
That's a Burno.
Really? Oh,
I'm
interesting.
Bernoan what a Bernoan is.
Well, we definitely
so
appreciate
glad.
all of your help and
My
would be
help.
honored for you to lead us to your village.
Well, thank you for saving me from the TLOZD. Here.
pretty warm in here,
I think
guys.
you saved us.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Hey, are you sure your friend's
Forget
okay?
you guys all.
He has mental issues.
Oh.
He's joined us. He's a bit of a charity case. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh.
He'll come along.
So you guys help many people.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
I want
of all
you.
ourselves.
My whole shtick.
I want you to roll me a persuasion check,
you
Ashlyn,
would.
just
How do I
just
do
in
this?
case.
Have I done persuasion check?
Yeah, just
How do
roll
I
a
do-
d20 at your
just roll a
persuasion
d-
modifier, which is charisma based.
Charisma. Oh God. Oh no.
I have pretty good persuasion.
The ugliest elf.
18.
He honestly believes that you are just traveling the land, helping people, and you see him kind of have this admiration towards like, whoa, I wish I could.
I'm
be
getting
that-
annoyed.
That's all right. That's pretty
You're
good.
the one who
You're the one who
dragged
ran
us
to
all
save
in
him.
here.
Yeah, I'm the one running around and saving people. And I have to
She's speaking for
drag
the
you
group.
everywhere.
Oh, good
Someone
lord.
had to take charge of this cat herding mission.
Well, it's a
Anyway.
couple hours north. Should we get your friend before
No.
we go? No.
No, just leave him.
No, we'll get him. But we actually have
Write a
some,
message in the dirt.
We have a cart and some horses out on the path.
Oh.
Back that way, if we could head back and grab those.
I very quickly and subtly get my little bottle that holds ink and top it off with some of the ink from the Cloctopus.
Clever. It does work.
We
Yeah.
may need this later, guys. I have a feeling.
All right, so you are topped up on your
Gotta
ink.
write a ballad.
That's a thing.
All right. So,
I'm recollecting my
No.
rope.
Am I still inside now?
Are you? Well, did you get out?
No one, can you get out of the corpse, please?
I guess I got it.
oh my god. You pull out of the corpse. There's no one around.
I hope it's
I'm
dark.
gonna cut off one of the tentacles and take it with me as I go. As a souvenir.
Wait.
Roll a survival check.
I already cut one off. Just take that one.
It's a 1.
Oh, I knew it! I knew it!
It's a 1.
When you guys get to the cart, do you just choose to wait for no one, or do you move on?
We're going. Write a note in the dirt. Let's
Okay,
go.
you can go, but I'm gonna wait
Oh.
for no one because I have tricked this golem
I-
into believing we are good people.
Hey, I came in and I swooped in and I killed that thing. I saved all of you. I
I made it easy.
saved it all.
Which would only matter if
doing
it
your
wasn't for
best.
helping yourself.
Are you
So
doing
you
your
guys
best
decide
evil
to-
Ash impression?
You
Is that what
guys
you're
decide to
doing?
wait for no one?
Close.
We don't
Yes,
have a
I
choice.
would decide to wait for no one.
Okay.
Yeah, you would. I'm
So
Sadly.
Forvo stays with you guys. An hour passes.
Oh my god.
Okay, it's really cold out here.
2
If
hours pass.
If he doesn't arrive in the next hour,
We better go get him.
we're taking off. We gave him a window.
No one. When you came for air and left the Cloctopus, you got very turned around. Everything looks kind of the same.
Oh no. Where's my ravine?
The band around
safe.
the lake and between the lake and the tree line is it's pretty unilateral around the entire thing. It's pretty, you could have come from there or there.
We
or
need someone to
there.
arrange our group. Send the arranger.
But you're pretty sure that this one particularly extra frosted tree was the one you came in from, so you go that way.
Okay.
We've traveled for a couple of hours. You haven't seen the ravine that you came across earlier, but you know what? It's probably because you're just taking a different path.
Yeah, that must be it.
And
Warmer now.
what's the skill for your perception? What's your perception say? There's no number on it? No. Okay.
Yes, there is.
No.
Oh, no. Your wisdom is pretty
Yeah, it's not good.
mediocre.
I am not wise.
What's your armor class?
14. Oh god.
For the purposes of humor and telling a story,
Okay.
you're going through and you think you hear a branch snap behind you, and as you look around, boom, your vision goes dark.
Oh, okay. It's like the ink again.
While you guys are sitting there waiting for no one, Forvo looks a little bit more worried as each passing minute goes by.
Send the ranger.
Should we go and help them? There's raiders in the woods, you know.
Oh my god.
Forvo, do you know how to track people in the woods?
Why?
We also have a ranger. It's
Yeah,
their whole
I've
purpose.
been known to track before.
Do you know where our friend is?
He was inside the cloctopus.
We have a ranger.
one.
It's literally her whole function.
Yeah, that's like my whole job.
Okay, then speak up, Ranger!
I told you I was a ranger when we were having drinks in the bar, but you were getting too drunk and friendly with everyone.
You
Lead
guys seem
the-
very not
lead the
nice
way.
to each other.
It's, our whole
It's
shtick.
terms of
It's
endearment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's fine.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
You fleshy ones are very weird.
Do you think you could take
It's a
us
different
back
culture.
to where the clock to rock is, and we'll see if we can find our friend?
Yeah, that seems okay. All right.
We
Our
should
whole
be
jam
able
is
to,
helping people.
we should be able to. We should be able to track him from there.
Even if we
This
can't
was
help
not my
ourselves.
plan, by the way, I love dice. Okay, so do you all follow Forvo towards
yeah.
the carcass? All
At
right.
least I do.
Yeah.
So Forvo leads you all back to the carcass.
Reluctantly.
Yeah. Anyone that's wishing to. So as you come upon the carcass, you see that.
What's
there
our
is
light like?
No one. You look inside. Not inside.
Cool, no one's here.
I guess we did find no one.
I
anyone,
hate this joke.
anyone wishing to find him can roll a survival check.
It is a sandy beach, right?
Alright.
I look down.
And he like 16.
Okay.
Recently disturbed
Oh, am I
sand.
supposed to add survival?
Yes.
Oh, well, I
Yeah.
haven't been doing that. All right.
Oh,
14.
17.
So 17, 14.
Where's Super?
Mikhail?
I'm looking
It's in
for.
wisdom.
Okay, it doesn't matter. 12.
I was a 4.
Fantastic. Just a quick question, Ashlyn. I can't remember if I put this. Oh, I have your sheet right here. You have something called Natural Explorer Mountains. That means you have advantage on any survival check in the mountains. So you get to roll the d20 again, and if it's higher, you get to take the higher number.
Oh, sick. Cool.
Yeah. Mountains are your preferred terrain.
Yeah, I told you guys this.
She's a
12.
geologist. Rock
Was it higher than
plus
last
the.
What did I say last time? 14. Yeah, it is. So 16 now.
16?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it. All right. Titus and Ashlyn, working together, you guys are looking around, and you actually can see that where the water is kind of washing away the sand, as it normally would. There's remnants of inky footprints that are being washed away, but they do lead a bit of a trail that leads towards an extra frosted tree. And as you approach it, you begin to notice that there is a very followable path of ink leading into the woods.
Hark!
Excellent.
Hark. I think no one was through here.
All right, gang, we should probably follow
No one's
it.
been on this path today.
Wouldn't you concur, Ranger, that this would be a path that we may want to follow?
That would probably
How about
make
we let
the
the
most
ranger
sense.
lead?
Yeah. I can take point if you like, Bard. If
I mean,
you wanna
I'm not a ranger,
walk
but I'm
behind
just
me
saying
and sing
the
some
steps.
songs. Sing the song of your people.
Yeah.
Try and boister our spirits.
Okay.
That might be a good idea.
Okay. Ashlyn.
Be bear aware.
Ashlyn.
Make noise.
All she does is bashlin. Bashing all our opinions. Keeping us all down.
Are we going that way?
Yeah, we are. Yeah. I was walking and singing already.
Oh, well, all right. All right, so you guys keep it going. Eventually, as you're coming down that path and following the inky splotch, there is a point where, as opposed to just the occasional ink being left on leaves here and leaves there and through the ever-thickening
There's a
snow,
puddle?
there's all of a sudden a puddle of ink. And instead of footprints that continue, it was a sharp left-hand turn, and it's now just a dragged trail of ink.
Excellent. So,
No one got nabbed.
yeah.
You can read the signs.
Oh, well,
So,
if no one got nabbed, I guess we could go.
Oh, apologies. He's got a really dumb name. Our friend got nabbed.
He's really dumb.
Our friend's name is no one.
Oh, maybe I'm just not good at the common language then.
It's. I don't understand.
We're
what
wasting
he
time
is.
explaining this.
Don't take
But
that on
yeah.
yourself.
That's okay. Yeah. Don't worry.
So are we following the trail?
We're following the We're going to trudge along.
Are you able to tell us more about these raiders you mentioned earlier? Because, like, is this the kind of behavior they exhibit?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So there's a bunch of hoglins that live here, and they the big hoglin that leads them. Just none of us have seen them.
What's his name?
We know we've never seen them, but we do know that they work out of caves in the mountains, and we're pretty sure that the constructs like the Clock Rock are built by their big one. So
I'm good at
This-
caves.
Well,
just
and
like-
caves is exactly what I was looking for. We need to find dark places so I can find artifacts that will help me on my quest.
I'm cold.
I was
so
just
cave
really
sounds
hoping
warm.
to get some warmth before we explore them.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it is what it is.
Hey, well, at least we'll be
I
out
mean,
of the
maybe
wind.
they'll be wearing warm things. They're
mean, you'd
little
have
fleshy
torches.
creatures too.
Yeah, they don't wear clothes.
Yeah. No, do they?
I don't
Maybe
know.
they do
gotta-
if they live in the mountains.
I gotta
Maybe you
imagine
can
a cave's
skin us
better
some
than out here.
deer or
Yeah.
something. Let's
Yeah.
go.
All right.
Which actually, can I get all of you but no one to please roll a Constitution check or your Fortitude saving throw?
Oh, natural 20.
Sorry, Constitution saving throw.
Oh, Steve.
I rolled a nat one.
Ooh, well, I rolled a natural 20.
Ooh.
10?
We're huddling for
Wow,
warmth.
right
if
in
Tito's
the middle.
if Tito's in control, we're huddling for warmth.
Yep. Orgy.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
boy.
10 for me.
Okay.
Where,
10's enough. Mikhail, what'd you get?
Is it a survival check, or is it what was it?
Yeah, so under
Constitution.
next to Constitution, there's a
Oh,
saving throw.
I got a 6.
Notch.
Oh no, wait. I passed my saving throw. If that's what you mean.
Well, what's the total number?
8. But it was like saving throw was 4. I rolled a 4. So.
Well, it's so saving throw's got 4 there. So you
yeah,
add that
and
to
then
what
plus
you rolled.
2, so 10 total, I guess.
What
Or
is
is it
where are you
4?
getting
No,
plus
So
2
the
from?
number. So
Okay.
whatever you rolled. You
So
did
8.
just 8 in total. So that's not a pass.
Oh.
Okay, so for Mikhail,
Yes.
the cold is really starting to get to you.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have until you get warm, you're gonna start getting disadvantages on physical actions. For Stefane, the cold is really getting to you. You're on the verge of frostbite on one of your hands. So on top of the disadvantage to physical actions, you're also going to have half movement.
Oh.
So whatever movements you do have, you can only move half.
All right, Luke. Let's find you a horse.
I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
Get out of your hand. All right, so you guys keep on going. I'm not going to get you to roll a survival check. You're following a trail. You eventually come upon kind of a cliff edge. Not a very huge cliff, but there is a noticeable end to the forest floor itself as it looks down towards a very easily climb downable path. And down to the base of that ravine, it leads up towards one of the larger mountains of the Bornoan mountain range. And from here, if I can get any of you that are there to roll a perception check, please.
All of us or any one of us?
Any one of you guys. Could be all
Wait,
of
aren't you
if wish.
disadvantaged?
Not for perception.
Not for
Oh,
perception.
no,
just
for perception, he's
visual.
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, don't do it, man.
Well, all of us can roll.
Perception is,
Hey, you could all roll.
I think your
And then take
perception's
the
pretty
best.
good, yeah.
What do we all need to roll?
Perception.
I'm borrowing your die.
I don't even know where he is.
15. Oh, right, it's a 0 modifier, so just gotta roll it.
8.
15.
16.
Okay. 16. Ash.
12.
All right.
Steve.
So for Titus and Stefane, you guys look and you see that sure enough, the trail of ink has been dragged down into this crevice, and you see that there is a couple of torches that lead up towards a black blip in the mountain. And
Torches are warm, guy.
2 of them are trailing some kind of object, body-shaped object behind them. That's what up the rocks.
Is it
Man, I hope
taking
that
damage?
hurts.
So dragging it into the cave.
No.
Oh, yeah, that's the caves where the hoglins stay.
Screen for scouts.
You are very perceptive, but we're really appreciative that you took us here.
Mm-hmm.
Will you help us get our friend back?
I mean, yeah, you help me with the clock to rock. Sure, that's okay.
Oh, sweet.
Octopus. All right, let's do it.
Let's
we're
go.
gonna follow.
Hark!
Gung ho.
Hark.
Thank you for listening to this Twisted Gear Studios production in collaboration with MacGuffin Media. Our next episode of Zing Dong will air Friday, December 7th. Tuesday, November 27th is the next episode of Spacers, our Starfinder actual playcast, and Tuesday, December 4th is the next episode of The Call, our Call of Cthulhu actual playcast, GM'd by Derek Snow. The game system used today was the D&D 5th edition by Wizards of the Coast. Music in this episode was provided by Matthew Chung, composer for Nirvana the web series. Sound effects and ambient tracks were licensed through Triune Films and Video Copilot. For up-to-date content, please subscribe to the Twisted Gear Studios and MacGuffin Media YouTube channels. You can find Twisted Gear Studios on Facebook, Google Play, iTunes, and Spotify, as well as Twitter and Instagram at The Twisted Gear. Your players this evening were Mike Farrow, Tito Gielan, Ashley Lawrenson, Steve Reeve, and Matt Salem. Elizabeth Wells was your audio operator, and I was your host and GM, Zach Barrett. Have a good night, everyone, and we'll see you next time.